because we invited our representatives as well as all the candidates to come here and speak to you. Well, we had people submit questions for the representatives to answer. However, since they're not here, we're going to be having the candidates answer some questions as well. So the first question is to candidate Brian Miller, who is running against Gabby Giffords.
Go.
Okay, so the question is, how is this bill addressing the already critical lack of doctors available for care, let alone making it financially less crippling to become a doctor?
I think, is it on?
Yeah. Hi.
I think Dr. Knope really just addressed that, and it doesn't address that at all. It doesn't address it in a positive way. I'm about halfway through the bill, and it's painful. And Canada is not the only place they're pulling teeth out. I was pulling my teeth out to try to stay awake while I was reading it. But I will say on a similar note to that, as I walked through the neighborhoods and meet people, I ran into a doctor who told me, Brian, I've been practicing medicine for over 20 years, and I gave up private practice, and he now works for the Indian Health Services out on the reservations. And he says, I personally know scores of doctors who would voluntarily treat patients. Do you know why they don't?
Malpractice.
Yep. So I do think that the tort reform is a big deal. And this is indicative of the greatness of Americans. And people like that demonstrator don't get it. See, they see us in terms of, they see America in terms of color, shades of color. And I think Americans see Americans and their government in terms of shades of freedom and how much we have.
Yep.
And that's an important thing to remember. And we need to let the free market work.
Yep.